Hey everybody, this is the quarterly tiered tray live. I'm going to give everybody a minute to hop on. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right spot. Make sure that my direction is right. Okay, all is good. If you can see me, if you can hear me, if anyone hops on, let me know that I'm good to go.
Hey Mom.
Yeah.
Which two's right?
Those two.
These two? Yeah.
Alright guys, this is for the quarterly tiered tray. I need you to sit down with that because you're kind of loud. Unless you want to say hi. Hold on, she wants to say hi guys.
Hello.
Okay, this is the quarterly tiered tray box. So that, I believe the next box is going to be December. So this is the fall one. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the tray with you guys so that you have a little bit of inspiration. As I go, if you have any questions or you want to know anything, I'm going to move you down just a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Give me just a second. You can always drop the questions and I'll try to answer them, or I can always go back and answer questions too later on if you are watching the replay so that I can answer any questions you might have. Alright. Hold on, guys. Give me just 1 second. We got kids doing volleyball projects for the homecoming parade in here. We got one hopping around on cleats.
Cleats?
Or, I mean, not cleats. Crutches. We got dogs tapping around. Sorry it's so loud, guys. I'm just trying to get this view fine. I should have done this beforehand. Alright, so make sure you can see. Let's let the dogs out. Go on. Go on.
We're trifling now. You said they're fine.
Yeah, well, their nails are a little tip-tappy. Alright, guys. Alright, so this tray here, it's crooked. Mel, will you come straighten out my screen for me, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so this tray here is from Walmart a couple years ago. Nothing special. I just did like a little brown distress here for fall. They may still have these on their website. I don't know. Turn me to where it's not leaning.
Like, what do you mean?
Wrong way. Okay, you're just... No.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
It's fine.
Hold on, guys. I can't watch myself be crooked. I'm a hot mess tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for not being ready. I don't know why it's so crooked. I don't know what's crooked about it, but it is. I think I might be this. Okay. So the first thing I always do is usually the banner. On this specific one, I'm actually going to put a ribbon at the top because I like height on my trays. So I like stuff to be like here, here, here. So sometimes if I have one of these little round knobs or something I can tie, I'll take 2 pieces of ribbon like this, and I'll make a little bow on the top that just like kind of corresponds with the set. So I take 1 piece, and I'm doing this ahead of time because last time I tried to do this at the end and all my pieces tipped over. So you want, if you do this to your tray, you want to do this part first. I learned that the hard way. So tie that in a knot like that. I like to dovetail the ends. If you can see that.
What the ends?
Dovetail.
What's that?
It's like when you fold it in half and then you clip sideways. Makes a little dovetail, I call it.
Why do you call it though?
And then just slam on the floor, Bryn. Just slam on the floor. And then do the same thing but this way. And then you're going to spread out your bow. You want to make sure, obviously, the side with the color or design is showing, obviously. I bring my bottom 2 pieces down a little bit. Okay. So there's that. Got a little bow at the top. I just use this because it has all the same fall colors as the set. Okay, next thing I always do is the banner. So for the banner, I'm going to try to do this backwards. So hopefully I can... Let's bring it back. There we go. So I use this stuff called Gorilla Putty. And I don't have the casing. Sorry guys, but it's just like putty. They call it mounting putty. Gorilla Putty. You can get it on Amazon, Home Depot. Lowe's, Ace Hardware, any place like that. And I put a little dot of it on the back of each piece of the banner. It just helps it stay in place. So I'm going to take my putty and I just push the pieces right on there, and look, it's staying without even tying it. It's beautiful. Makes it from sliding down. That squeaky chair.
I have an idea now. I'm gonna finish it.
Okay, next step. Got your banner on there. Let me make sure nobody has any questions as they go.
Going really fast.
If I'm going too fast, let me know. I talk fast sometimes.
Just because you do it
Hi,
every day.
Nana. Hi, Stephanie. No, I do not have TikTok Live going to. That's way too much. Okay, next. So your box should have came with these leaves. There was I don't know if some of you noticed, but they stuck to each other really bad. So if you take a little bit of time, you can pull them apart, and they actually have quite a bit of leaves there. So you're going to lay those down, mix and match your colors a little bit, mix them up. I put some a little over the edge to where you can see them, but I also put some, I also put some down underneath the pieces too. You guys are all very distracting in here
Sorry.
tonight to me.
I'm trying to
The
find
whole
something
family's
space
out
for a
here
volleyball.
distracting me. So anyways, lay your leaves down, all different colors, mix them in there, every which way. Stephanie. Okay, then I'm going to take this piece. It says autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. And I will share a picture after this video too for you people that got blanks so that you can see a better up-close version of it painted. So there's that piece, and I'm going to take another piece of that putty, the Gorilla putty I was telling you all about, and I'm going to put a little tiny piece on the edge here, this little piece, and I'm going to take the rake, came with a little rake, like that, and I am going to put the little rake on the side to where it looks like this, and the putty's going to hold it. See how it holds it on there like that? And then I'm just going to, and you can also put putty on the bottom of here if your piece won't stay. But I think mine stays leaned up against this pole pretty well, at least I think. So then there's that, the front, or the top piece. It's so hard to see from that far away. I don't know if y'all can see that.
No, it's not.
I feel like it is. Maybe it's because I can't see. Okay, so that's the top one. Pretty simple banner. This here, it's all come together. So then in your box, you also got some acorns and some pine cones. So we're gonna take, I think I put a pine cone back here. You should have got, I can't remember if there was 3 or 4. I think 3. So I'm gonna put one on each side back here, which if you want to add a little something back here to where it holds it up a little, you can, but I'm going to try and just poke it out the side here. And then put, I think I'm going to put a little leaf up front here too, like sticking up a little. And then I'm going to put a couple acorns, because there's quite a few acorns I sent with you all. And just, I think I sprinkled 2 in there. Just set them up front. And that should be good for your top row. Okay, on the bottom, your box should have came with a pair of easels. You just take them like this, like that. And then I usually almost always use my easels for the round piece, because the round pieces are the hardest to get to stand. So this is the round piece, and you're just gonna set that in your easel. Let's set it in here. Then in here, it's hard to do this backwards. I tilt it to the front a little, like tilt it in. And then you're gonna put some leaves out front again where you can see them every which way. like they're on the ground. I'm gonna put one against this pole because the pole shows in the back of the two pieces. So I just put one like that, this way, this which way.
Mom, you're really good at telling instructions.
I'm trying. Alright, and then I'm gonna tuck one right there. Hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, I think so. And then I'm gonna take the other piece, which is I love fall most of all, with a little wagon. And I got two pieces of that mounting putty on the bottom here, because this one's gonna stand all by its lonesome unless you put something behind it for extra. And I'm gonna lean it a little bit up on the pole, but also, hold on. Can't tell, I can't see. I need to see if I can see it better on my phone. Okay, then, oh, it's delayed, of course. Alright, so then we're gonna take the pine cone, and I'm gonna put one pine cone there in the middle. Can't remember if I put a pine cone. I took a picture of it earlier so that I could remember it. No. So then I took my handful of the rest of my acorns. We're just gonna sprinkle them in there. Voila. And then I'm gonna take this little leaf, and you can have them like, is there any more leaves? No. Okay, and then I'm gonna take, I put my two pine cones up top, but you can always put your two down here, one up here, whichever. But that's it, guys. And there it is.
That's it?
That's it. That quick.
That's cute.
It is cute. Okay, guys, if you have any questions after you watch the replay or you come back, watch it later, you can always drop them below and I'll answer them later on. I'm also going to share, I have a live to do in my other group after this, but I will share a finished project or the finished photo too, so that you can see it more up close. I have one set up like this and a flat lay, and I'll share it too.
You think that's pretty good?
Alright, guys. Have a good night. I need someone to go hit the button. See y'all. Brittany's gonna hobble over and turn the button off. Come on. See finished at the bottom?
Yeah.
See you guys.